I'm almost, no, I'm embarrassed, but I'm going to show y'all. I'm just curious how fast, well, look at that couch. Look at the blanket on one side hanging off. And I don't know about y'all, but there's a bra right behind me there. All my pillows, I do try to keep my pillows up off the floor because Jensen, even though he's not as bad as Kippy, because Kippy, he chews gigantic holes in things. Jensen, if he's left long enough and he gets bored, he'll chew on the corners of my pillows. So I've already sewed 2 of my corners of my sunflower pillows. So, but this is my living room right now. Levi is eating some pretzels. I made chicken earlier in my air fryer. Well, my air fryer does a whole lot of things. It's the Paula Deen air fryer. And it looks like a little oven, and it came with a whole bunch of stuff, baskets and pots and little pans that fit it, and then one broiler that fits it. So anyway, I made chicken in that just so I wouldn't have to heat up the whole house, and it's too hot to use grills or anything out there right now. But I wanted, and I'm just going to get this video out to y'all really quick because I'm going to start on something, but I'm going to show you, hold on 1 minute. I'm going down the hallway, but I keep doing my hand like this to give, just please, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. And it keeps getting louder, then it pauses, and it gets louder, then it pauses. It's about how it looks when I try to take a nap. It's like Levi has a problem with skipping. Like he'll watch 5 minutes of something, he'll fast forward through it to the part that he wants to see. Then we have to watch for however many minutes it takes to watch that part. Then he's on to something else, and we're into another movie. It's just like lightning. And after a while, this jumble of movies is going on up here in my head, and they're all running together, and then he goes from loud to quiet, from loud to quiet. So when I try to take my nap on this couch, on this love seat, sometimes I'm just completely miserable. And I wish sometimes I just never even shut my eyes. Anyway, I'm curious, honestly, how many of y'all's houses get strode, or like rooms, with them just a couple of, like, you go in there for something for 2 times, and next thing you know, there's stuff on the floor, and drawers are open. Okay, I'm just going to show y'all something, because I'm fixing to get started in my dressing room, the finishing of my dressing room. Y'all know I've been wanting to do that, and it's just too hot to mess around outside. So the 2 sheets of beadboard that I need for that back wall, I've already cut. And they are leaned up against the wall right there. You see the back of them, that brown? Well, that's the back side of the beadboard in my laundry room. And so I want to go ahead and get them out of my laundry room and get them up on the wall. And I've got a bunch of trim. I haven't bought trim for that room yet. You know, when the stain, like I did the other side of the wall, the office or closet, I don't know what y'all want to call that little pass-through closet, but that all was stained. You know, it was all stained. But what I'm going to use, so I don't have to go buy anything, is a bunch of cedar that came out of Jake's house. He just recently, you know, he's been remodeling, and they went with they took all the trim out, all that cedar trim out, and they went with I think it's it's that primer, just white that you go buy trim. I think they went with all of that in their house. So all that cedar is, I have a whole bunch in my truck that I went down and got when Daniel called me. He said, look, Jake's got a whole bunch of trim out here. Do you want it? Or either I'm taking it to the burn pile. I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, that cedar, a 1x4 8-foot joint of cedar is about $5. And he's just going to go to the burn with it. So I'm just like, no, I'm coming. And then somebody, I don't know who did it, but brought a whole nother stack of cedar and put it out in front of my shop on the ground. There might be a video of that, so y'all may know who brought it. I don't know if Jake brought it or Daniel brought it. But I don't feature Dad bringing it, because if Dad ended up with Look at him. Can y'all see him? Would you stop doing that to the door? You want to go in the bedroom? He's doing this on the trim. There you go. He'll go take a nap in my bed. Anyway, somebody brought that stack of cedar, another stack of cedar. So there's enough out there to trim that whole room and still have some left over. So, I mean, like around the crown and everything. The ceiling for crown, all of it. But I want to show y'all just how fast this room can get destroyed. I'm going to flip the camera. I want to show y'all my room completely. I know you just got a glimpse of it, but look at this. Because I was looking for something and I went crazy in here looking for something. So I dug and 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 I dug, and look at that. Some of this needs to be put away, like this humidifier. I need to find a place for it. Underneath the humidifier, that tall box, is that air can that for blowing up balloons for parties. But then there's some other stuff that's like craft stuff, but it won't fit in the craft tote because it's long like that. That's a bunch of stencils. So he's gonna check things out. That needs to go to the trash, a mess he's stepping on now. Look, he's so curious. He'll be asleep in that drawer if I was to leave him in here. Anyway, I've got to clean out that drawer because all of this party supply stuff and wrapping paper and stuff like that is going to go to the dresser that's in the laundry room now, the new laundry room. And even though it's not finished, there's dresser is in there and all those drawers are empty and they're big and they hold. I know this is holding. Look at him. He is so determined he's going to jump up. He's going to knock a bunch of stuff down. All right, so I'm just, Rohan, no, sir. No. Thank you. Thank you, sweet man. This TV come out of my room. It's there's nothing wrong with it, but it has to have a cable box. I bought it off of, look how dirty, dusty it is on top. I bought it off of Amazon, like literally like back when I first started using Amazon. And it was a refurbished, but it was a smart TV. The problem is the smart part doesn't work. And I didn't realize that until just recently when I said, look, you know, because he was wanting to watch something, and I said, just go to my room. He goes, it's on Prime. And he was mad at me because I was so tired of watching all of his things, these snippets of stuff all day long. So anyway, I said, the TV in the bedroom is a smart TV. I've just never hooked up the internet to it. So and it's wireless. So I went into the menu and all that stuff, and it would not connect for anything. So I'm thinking that was the problem with this TV. So I'm going to take it to the porch, clean it all off, dust it all off, and take it to the porch and let it be the outside TV because there's a box on the back porch. And let that be the back porch TV. And then, so that'll go out of here. And then I just got to clean this up and then start it. But I don't even want to start in there till this is clean because some of that stuff in there is going to have to come in. I don't want y'all to see too much. But some of the stuff that's in this dressing room is going to have to come to this room while I work on the walls. So I'm fixing to do that now. I'm going to get this video out to y'all so y'all can get ready to see the finished video. This is a little bit about nothing. Junk, junk, junk. That's what I'm going to call this video, junk. It's a shame, isn't it? This kind of mess.